Whoa. You're gonna scare people.
Yeah?
That's so mean. Why would you do that to them?
I don't know.
I don't want to tell my story. So Josh's computer, OSP crashed. So
Yeah.
OBS, not OSP. OSP is something for my work. Not OBS just crashed, but it's fine. I don't need to tell my story again. I forget if I definitely haven't told that story on
It was just a story that definitely cements Darien as danger-prone Darien.
It's not.
But what came out of it that we do need to repeat is, in the comments, everyone,
Oh my god.
please tell me whether you are a boomer, a doomer, a zoomer, or a coomer.
It's very important. If you're here watching this video, we know what you are.
This is facts, though.
But we want to hear your side of the
Yeah, what do
story.
you think you are?
Mm-hmm. And how are you either correct or so terribly wrong? Because there was only one option.
There's one answer.
If you're here watching a video about Adastra.
Yeah, facts. I feel my body bouncing up and down, thrown left and right, like Darien was when he got his when his arm got dislocated and the doctors had to put it back in its socket.
That's the summation of the story that I told that is now lost to the ether. It's fine.
Josh will just retell it.
Well, it's fine.
It's fine. It's like I'm in some kind of Demted thrill ride.
God.
I reach out into the darkness and stop it somehow, but all I feel is something furry and warm. Eventually, everything hurts and itches, and at the same time. What is this?
Marco? Hey, stay with me. I'm here.
Who? That's about right. I force my eyes to open, even though they burn so much.
Oh, it's the nighttime forest.
Yeah, that's all nice.
That's so nice.
I stare up at the
Gnarled.
Gnarled.
You don't say the G.
Gnarled.
It's just gnarled.
The G is here.
The G is silent. It's a silent G.
See, it's a gnarl of generations. That's why the G is there.
Generation break gnarl.
Generation stride.
So dumb.
The generation zone, you know.
You know, yeah.
But your generation guardian.
The G zone of gnarled. Oh my god.
Things above me, and I wonder what they are. All that comes to mind are bones, skinless hands reaching up to the sky.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? There's a breathless, wheezing voice above me at the horrible bouncing ride continues. Do you think if he had his cell phone, he could get service here?
No, because we are out of the solar system. So, wouldn't Marco have... Or I guess he might not have had it when he was...
He was in bed.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
It was probably on his nightstand.
We don't get to play by amphibia rules where...
No.
She just gets to have her phone.
She just has her phone.
Like, she's still able to watch, like, all her shows and shit on it.
I will argue that my phone was like that at a certain point, where I downloaded movies and shows from iTunes once upon a time.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But she, like, watches the new episodes of...
Yeah, she just has internet.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I just love...
She's, like, using YouTube and shit, and I'm like...
I just love that, though.
What?
I just love that. Or
so
like,
we all can agree that Hop Pop is the best character, right?
I love
Hop Pop is the best
Hop
character.
Pop,
I love him so much.
like relationship goals. Like,
I also love, what's her name?
Polly?
The snail. The snail.
Oh, Bessie.
oh,
the
Bessie, yeah.
The noises that she makes.
So good.
And we can all agree that what was her name? Sasha.
Sasha.
Sasha did nothing
We know
wrong.
Sasha.
Hashtag did nothing wrong.
She was written for you.
She really
The
was.
entire time I was watching, I'm just like, I want you, Josh.
I bet this is Josh's favorite character.
And you would be correct.
I remember when I was watching Owl House in your classroom, actually, and someone is like watching me, and they're just like, I was watching the episode of Amity's introduction, her first scene.
Yeah.
And like I had one headphone plugged in, so like the person next to me, there was no audio. And she just looks over at me and just goes, "Josh, is this your favorite character?" I don't know what they're saying, but I'm looking at this attitude.
Josh loves him a sassy bitch. It's really good.
Ugh.
It's really good.
It's fine. It's
So,
fine.
well, you don't get that Amity anymore. Sorry to say.
I know. That's why the mom's there.
How far have you guys gotten in Amphibia?
I'm near the end of season 2.
I'm like 3 episodes away from being done with season 2.
I finished season 2 today.
How was True Colors?
Really intense.
Oh, good. Good.
It was really intense. Trying to remember what part made my jaw drop. I think it was when fucking laser destroyed something. It was pretty intense. For some odd reason, I think it's because I've seen it everywhere, but when Marcy gets stabbed.
Yeah.
Oops.
Like,
Let's go.
yeah, I've seen the meme everywhere, so that didn't really surprise me. I forgot the antagonist's name, but I like him too. I think it's because I have a weakness for the voice actor.
The Newt King. He played by Keith David.
Oh, yeah.
He's played by Keith David. Yeah.
I have a weakness for the voice.
The secret in the what is it? What was the line at the beginning of the Gargoyles opening? Like Legends of like the Secret in the Stone or the Sword, Sorceries and Sword. What was the line?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
I don't know.
It's been a while since we watched. We were at the old apartment.
Yeah,
When
and
we
we watched
watched
up
Gargoyles.
till we finished. Was it Avalon? And I was like, you don't need to watch the rest.
That's all we need to watch with Gargoyles.
As much as I like episodes after that, you don't need to watch the rest.
No, it's facts.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I've been binging because, and this is probably going to date your episode, but
Oh, that's fine.
The last episode's going to drop tomorrow, I believe.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
season 3?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Last
that's
episode.
gonna be the end.
Oh, what a good
Man,
ride, though.
Yeah, we're both Owl House and Amphibia
Or
getting ended.
That's fair. Then we can move on to like a new generation.
mean-
We've had this for like 2 or 3 years now, so it's like
Yeah, it best not to beat it to death like Gravity Falls did.
yeah.
You know, like
Or Steven.
especially Steven, like more so. Because I mean, like I enjoyed Gravity Falls. It did get put into hiatus hell.
Oh, the Steven bombs, those were awful.
That was a terrible way to release.
I
episodes.
hated the Steven bombs.
Absolute trash.
So far, they haven't been doing that shit anymore. And
No, they're doing like it's like season number part A and part B.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. Whatever.
That's fine.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I think, like, what were they doing? Like, the network was, like, experimenting, like, I don't know, the show ratings and stuff like that when they drop.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ratings would go up for the bomb significantly.
Yeah.
because like it became with binging culture being a thing. People wanted more than an episode a week.
I like an episode a week.
Me too.
I like the like making a show part of my daily life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it's this day I get this little
Friday,
piece.
it's Friday evening. Time to sit down and watch a new episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Right?
That's
Like
how I feel about about podcasts I listen to. New episodes every week.
it feels like it's it's a part of your
I know what I'm listening to on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday when I go to
Also,
work.
remember when they would finish a season off on a cliffhanger and you would have to wait 6 months?
Oh, yeah,
for the
yeah.
next season?
It's good.
It was
good.
It was a golden time, that's for certain.
Oh.
It would feel like an eternity to get the other season out.
No facts. There's a breathless, wheezing voice above me as the horrible bouncing ride continues. I just want to sleep. Well, then sleep then.
Yeah.
There's another sound, and odd droning one, and the earthquake finally stops.
Amicus, get in, you fool! Neferu, he's having seizures. He has pulsates. Pustules. That's that word. Pustules all over his body.
The voice above me sobs and gasps as I want to reach up and put a hand over his mouth so that it's quiet, so I can sleep. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Amicus.
Calm yourself. Virginia's having a physician flown into the palace. You need to...
Everything mercifully goes quiet again. I float through through a void of quiet, soft black clouds that tickle and nip at my skin. It itches and I want to itch, but something seems to be holding me down. I open my eyes slowly, staring up at the ceiling.
Wait, this is the dorm.
This is the dorm room.
Yeah, I remember the weird little lamp.
It's a
fella, huh?
Yeah. I'm starting to get really annoyed that I can't just fall asleep. I have so much to do tomorrow. We're going on a trip to Nepal.
Naples.
To Nepal.
It's Nepal is another country, Josh. Naples is a city. I think it's a city in Italy.
Wait, no, it's...
This
no.
is Naples. It's pronounced Naples, Josh.
Naples? Yes, a trip to Naples. I think I try the authentic Italian pizza. Do you want to go to Naples?
Absolutely.
It's whatever. I'm gonna have a terrible time if I don't get at least a little. I realize that I can't move. Icy fear grips my chest, and at the same time, I see something large scuttling up the wall.
Sleep paralysis, spiders. This is just Echo again.
Let's go! A spider closet! A giant spider skitters upwards, its movements off. It's like a puppet being pulled up by a string. It moves across the ceiling, and even though it's the size of a giant crab, I can't move at all.
But crabs are just spiders from the water.
They're sea spiders.
Which, you know, they're a little bit less creepy because they have, like, the cool claws, but I still don't like their legs very much. I don't like watching them walk very much.
There's the, what is it called? The snow crab?
Oh, yeah, those things are fucking, like, this fucking big.
Oh yeah, those fellows. I like the spider crabs because you just look at their legs and you're like,
Oh.
look at these guys like vibe around. Like, they're just kind of, they kind of go.
They
you know
do
what I
just
mean?
kind of do it.
Adastran arachnids are disturbingly large. I grit my teeth as it comes to a stop above my head, and then falls straight down onto my face. Legs fanned out.
Oh, fuck that.
Get off! I shove at it, at the things pressed at my face. I told you to hold him down.
I'm trying. Marco, listen to me, please. You're safe. We're helping you.
I focus on the monsters above me, their massive white teeth and red glowing eyes. Their horrible hands come down to press on me, and I feel the prickling all over my skin. I thrash around, but it's no use. They're too strong. He's having another seizure. That's fine.
Yeah.
I lean against the side of a building on the empty road. The night is peaceful and quiet, mostly quiet. I hear clopping sounds in the distance, galloping sounds. I frown and lean forward a bit, looking up the dark road. I see a horse running towards me. Its eyes glow red and spit flies?
Mm-hmm.
Spit flies. Oh, from its mouth. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I'm getting there. I'm under... Yes.
You just gotta go take it a word at a time.
Afraid, I press myself closer to the building, but the horse ignores me. Instead, as it runs past me, I see that it's dragging something. A wolf's headless body, the arms spread out, the stump leaving a long red streak across the cobblestone.
Jeez.
I open my mouth to scream. Oh, this hue's a little familiar. I like it.
Yeah.
It's homey. Reminds me of Echo.
Homey.
We have nothing on record for his... He's Splinkity.
Then profile him.
Is there a reason why we don't?
Just heal him, please. It's just aviapox.
Well, clearly it has a different effect on his species. His nerves, his nervous system is already damaged beyond repair. You should consider...
Jeez. We got real fucked up, huh?
Things never seem to go as planned, do they? I am sorry that you had to experience this. I did not foresee it.
Yo! Who is this?
He's a big, thick lad.
Bro,
that's
he's
what
cool
this
as
is.
fuck. What's up? Hey.
Do not worry. You are still on the correct course. You will be able to complete this task. I just need a little time.
What's the task to complete to get fucked?
Right? Understand that this will not be easy, even for the parents.
Is he around? Daddy, what's
God,
up?
I wish. I hope so.
Fuck Marco, I'll fuck him. Jesus.
Wow.
The pain will be temporary. Looking for something?
My phone.
It's right here.
Wow. Thanks.
What's happening? You will know it in time, but not yet.
The plot doth
Bitch
thicken,
gets
I
back
suppose.
here.
Yeah, like actually.
Time loses meaning. Blackness. Simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
No, it's simultaneously.
Or unless if you want to be British, you can say simultaneously. You can say it like simultaneously.
Simultaneously. No.
No. Simultaneously.
Simulanter. No, wait. Simultaneously.
That's really good. Make sure you get every single sweet syllable, every single sweet consonant up in that bitch.
So?
Every consonant. We love them.
Look, we'll take someone, a non-native English speaker, and by that I mean someone who just doesn't know the English language, and then ask them to pronounce this word, and we'll see what noises they use.
I mean...
If I can hear the word communication as communication, like...
Can you?
Yeah, in the opening to Gundam Wing, remember? Just Wild Beat, communication.
Maybe that was stylized. Maybe it was just stylized for the song. It's fine.
It's fine. Eternal and non-existent. Nightmares ebb and flow, building and fading. Scenes...
What?
What? No. Scenes from my earliest childhood to my landing on Adastra. All, wrapped? No.
The R has to go after the W.
Warped.
There you
go. Warped, yeah. Warpashinka. By horrific and violent imaginary... Wait. And violent imaginary that never happened.
Imagery. There's no N. Imagine
it. Final turn.
Ooh, boy. We out here today, boy.
But as soon as each one ends, I forget. Just like any other dream, except one.
Oh yeah, here we are back in the ship.
Yeah.
With these weird, like
you love it.
They confuse me. Okay, so like
no, they're like the helmets.
No, the helmets. But what's the front like looking part?
Oh, it's a like I think it's a cover.
Like it sits over the head.
Yeah, I think that hits. It's like over, so it is kind of like a helmet, like a horse head helmet.
It makes it look like it's just the chairs are just guys. they're Fred and Dave, the pilots of the ship.
Oh my god. Which one's your favorite? Do you like Fred or do you like Dave?
I like Fred.
Okay.
I like Fred a lot.
Okay, commenters, are you team Fred or are you team Dave?
See, Dave's got that fancy second wing.
And you know, here's a thing. Are they friends? Are they dating? Are they husbands? Or are they rivals?
Are they...
Or are they exes that are just on job together?
Ooh.
That's the spicy one, I
Fred
think.
and Dave sound like exes that work on the job that maybe sneak off to the break room to hate fuck like every once in a while. Because they miss it, but they also know they're not good for each other, but they know the sex is really good.
Oh, facts.
So they're like, you know what? Fuck it, right?
Yeah.
That's my vote.
Okay. I'm huddled in the seat of the ship. Freezing cold. I'm not here right now.
We out here today, boys. God damn.
Look, it's getting there. It's getting late.
It's true.
Numb with desperation and the fear of impending death. I hope that's that word is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? Marco.
Come on.
Honey.
Sweetie.
Like, bruh. I feel like if like an anime protagonist who was just Marco said like, what did I do to deserve this? That's a bruh moment, right?
Yeah.
Like, just bruh. I glance back at the crumpled form of the wolf in the back of the ship. His head is framed by a pool of blood. The metal pipe just a few feet away where I dropped it. I've made a huge mistake. Or have you? The anger and terror I've been feeling over the past several hours, days, weeks, builds until I scream and smash both of my fists on the glowing panels in front of me. The next thing I know, light blasts the interior of the ship, and I cover up my face with my hands. Still, the lights pierce through, and I see the blood red. The ship vibrates violently, and I know right now that we're being pulled into it. I reach out despite the impossible light, uselessly pounding at the unresponsive panels. After a few moments, the brightness and heat become unbearable, and I finally throw myself to the floor, crawling away, crawling towards my wolf. Amicus, help!
Dead.
But the light continues to grow, and soon everything is lit up. It's lit in a blinding white. The heat so intense that the metal melts underneath my hands and knees. I'm on fire. I am fire. I feel lines of molten lead course through from the base of my neck down my spine, branching out into my limbs, even my toes and fingers. I can only float in the inferno, dumbly wondering why I still feel like I'm dead. I'm wondering if this is death as the ship, the wolf, and I become part of the star. Once again, time is lost, and I only exist as fire.
So dramatic.
Isn't he, though?
Oh, no.
Oh, Adastra, are you okay?
Adastra, are you okay? Okay.
Yeah, we got
it. That's fine. Amazing.
Amazing. How's it feel, see? To be a bitch. Bitch ain't even got arms.
We got this crystal shit that makes us double immortal for some reason. We don't even need it.
Don't even need it. We even got the skull.
Who knows where the hell that came from? Oh my god. Actually, one of my favorite things to ever be made, ever.
I watch it too much.
It's so good.
I watch it too much.
I remember there was a period I watched it like at least once a week for like 2 months. It was so good.
New Orlando Water Park opens today.
Oh, fuck. Take my shield, puppy.
What was the song that played for Guinevere?
Guinevere. Is this the... It's got what it takes Tell me why can't this be love? He rotoscoped the ass shot. It was so good.
Oh, I love that shit.
Oh, he's getting his abyss all in my catacombs.
Oh my god, everyone go subscribe to Plague of Grapes.
Please, he's so good.
Unsubscribe to this channel. Go subscribe to Plague of Grapes. He's so much better.
Support that man, please.
I stare up at the sky. The air is suddenly cool as I try to comprehend the sudden change from the harsh, all-consuming starlight to the gentle, cold moonlight. Still, fire continues to lance through my head, neck, spine, and limbs in agonizing lines. My body's mapped as a tortured stick figure. It hurts, more than anything I've ever experienced, but it's fading after what happened in the star, so I try to relax in the sand. After a few minutes, I realize that I can hear the waves, and I feel something drawing me towards the water. I'm a little scared of getting up, of any movement at all, terrified that it might trigger the pain anew, but it doesn't. It almost feels like I'm not moving at all. Ooh. I glide. What? This is fine.
In a good way.
This is fine.
Yeah.
You didn't like all those dream sequences where Chase would go into the water?
Those were so wacky.
I liked them.
I liked them too.
I glide toward the water, watching the surface reflect the bright planet and moon in hypnotic repels.
No.
Ripless.
Ripples.
Ripless. Less.
No.
Yeah.
Ripples.
Ripless.
Ols.
Entering the lake and feeling the cold. Gentle water wash over my skin and the best feeling I've ever felt. It envelops me slowly, moving up my legs, torso, and finally my head. And just like that, the pain and fire is chased away, subdued to a dull, tingling throb. Throb. I gasp in relief, somehow able to breathe under the water. I drift through the dark water, watching the globes of light dance and sway above me before I finally resurface. It's only then that I remember Amicus. A fear grips me. Was he still on the ship? Did I just leave him behind in that star?
Yeah.
I look up and see the lights glittering. Yes, Glitter, the one who seeks the fire regalia, from the palace, and I begin to swim toward it, somehow moving much faster than I should be able to. Instead of swimming to the beach, though, I end up moving toward the balcony, straight to Amicus's room. As I get closer, I realize that someone is on the balcony. It's Amicus, and my heart fills with relief. He's got his back on the railing, leaning against it casually. Even though I can only see him from behind, I realize that it's not the Amicus I know. Instead, he's in full robes, and he's a lot more skinnier than I remember. I slow down, wondering why he's not looking at me when all the splashing noises I'm making. Just as I'm about to call up to him, though, I see a brown arm wrap around him, smoothing over his arm. Smoothie. Over his arms. And back in... That's when Amicus turns to the side. I see now that those arms belong to another wolf, smaller and brown-furred, one that I've never seen before. Amicus is doing the same to him, paws moving around his body in a way that's awkward and hesitant. A pair of young lovers making out for the first time.
Oh, this is when he... This is when that happened.
Yeah. I watch, suddenly feeling embarrassed. I'm back in Amicus's room, and at the same and that same teenaged wolf is now on the sofa, bent over, hiding his face behind his paws. I've never seen Amicus really cry, but I can tell that's what he's doing right now. I feel the sense of complete and utter shame, the feeling that you've let everyone down. It consumes me. I reach out towards the young wolf, wanting to comfort him, wondering if he'll ever know who I am. Suddenly, I'm sucked back into the cosmos. There's no parent this time. Instead, I float peacefully through the vacuum, staring down at what I assume is Adastra. Even though there isn't anyone here with me, I sense beings all around me, yes. I also get a sense of approval, like their work is done.
Sure.
Finish Mira's work, young human. Just like that, I start to drift back toward the moon, descending faster and faster until everything becomes a blur.
Well, all right then. That was pretty cool.
Right? I feel like this is probably a decent place
Okay.
to leave off for today, folks.
Oh boy, we're still fucked up.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Hopefully Marco will die, and like the narrator will then just become Cassius.
I see. Does that mean we still have to try to romance Amicus?
No, then maybe trying to romance
Alex?
Oh,
that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
wouldn't it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're like... I'm sure those two flirting is a time to watch.
Probably. Probably.
Right? We'll see you around, everyone.